People on social media, I mean, this is one of the hot topics, especially right now, is how many times should you be posting a week? And what happens if you miss a day or a week? So, does consistency on social media really matter? Okay, but first, what is consistency? The way that I would define consistency is creating content, figuring out how many times a week you want to post, figuring out what time a day you want to post, and figuring out a way to stick to that and never missing a single day. That's really harsh. This is my definition, and I think it's harsh. What happens if you were to miss a day? I think there are a few things that you should understand before we can truly answer this question. So the first thing is that you need to understand that when anybody posts content, that content is analyzed by the algorithm and helps to form a picture, or painting if you will, that helps to describe what kind of content you post as a whole, who you are, and uses that information to try to figure out who should be watching your content. How many times you post a week or a day makes a big difference in how fast it can construct this picture. Let's say that you decided that you're going to post 5 days a week on, let's just say TikTok, just for fun. Now, 5 days a week is pretty respectable. That means that 5 days out of 7 you will be posting, and frankly, you have to be able to keep this up. But TikTok was also meant to not be around for so long. Each post that you have is not supposed to be around for more than probably a week or two. 2 if you're lucky, 3 if you're super lucky and it's really good, because it's meant to always be constantly refreshed and constantly have people posting and posting and posting, and it will be consistently suggesting content to you to continue to keep you engaged and showing you something new so that you don't want to leave. Not every platform works like this. So if you were to post, say, 5 days a week on YouTube, you can do that. It's not a great idea because now you're trying to compete with a lot of options, and you have to be able to keep up with that, which filming longer content, say 10 minutes or even 15 minutes, is a lot harder. It takes a lot more effort because you have to write a script, you have to do research potentially, and film, which, that can take an entire day sometimes, then edit and post, and you have to come up with thumbnails and figure out what you want to say in the description, and it's, it's just kind of big, right? Whereas if you were to post TikTok, then you maybe practice, and you film, and slight editing if you have to do more than just simply cutting off the edges, and you post it, and it's done in maybe a couple hours. You're not going to post 5 days a week on YouTube, and that also has to play in depending on, you have to decide what platform you're going to be on and how many times that platform is encouraging you to post. YouTube, for an example, encourages you only to post maybe 3 times a week as like a medium. If you're super popular and your audience supports it, then posting, I've seen people, and I've actually watched these people, they'll post twice a day. That's a lot for YouTube. That's kind of a lot for anybody, any platform. But people will watch it. I've been on the watching side of that. And every day I look forward to these posting times when they would post twice a day, and I would watch them twice a day. One thing you need to keep in mind is that the more that you post, the faster this painting will take shape. So let's imagine that you miss a day. You post 5 days a week and you missed Thursday. You post Monday through Friday. What happens if you miss Thursday? Well, imagine a painting that, painters going along and they missed one bird, or they missed one ray on the sun. Well, over the long period of time, that doesn't really matter, because the painter's going to relook at that and go, I missed a bird, or, I'm missing a little bit of ray right there, I'll just add it in. It's not a big deal. Even if you were to miss an entire week, say you missed a cloud, or you missed the clouds in this painting, those clouds can be added in over time. The one day or the 1 week that you miss, over the long period of time, over the years that you may be posting content on this platform, that 1 week will be lost. It won't matter at all. The only time that it would really matter is if you were to miss maybe a couple months. Because, I mean, yeah, that is still quite recoverable, but that's still a good chunk of time that the algorithm had to work off of your old content. Whereas a day is like nothing. It's like missing a pixel in a TV. Maybe you'll notice it, maybe you won't. Depends on how close or how far you are, which would also look like how much time has been from that missing of a day. It's not so much of a big deal. The general idea is that you want to try to post as many times as possible to help form this picture, but not every platform is like that. So imagine it like this. You have 5 people painting a massive mural. If one person calls in sick for a couple days, other 4 people are still able to work. And the work still gets done than if you were to have one person working on the same mural. So just for fun, I want you to tell me down below in the comments how many days that you post. I myself, I try to go for 5. Don't always make it, but that is what I'm trying to do. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.